The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention.
Oh, God.
However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trust, but a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits. This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
The game's future stars are on. Ace Man will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has a three-pitch mix, and he needs all three of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees.
1-1.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two now. The 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Luis on the move.
That wasn't good.
But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
1-2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Now a curveball misses inside.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Ralph Crowley is the second out of the opening frame. Hard on the ground towards short.
Oh, God.
Eats
really?
him up a bit.
No, he's safe.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws.
And he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Gone!
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Should be unearned runs.
3 runs already home here.
But the team's not going to score 3, so it doesn't really matter.
To short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being... Now batting, Jason Hudgens. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And there's ball 1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Gary Mays, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Gary Mays.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Nothing across here this half of the inning. So coming to the plate, Sam Melton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit down the line at first. And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Popped him up. Fryman is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Ralph Crowley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat. Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in, Christopher Higgins.
Leading
He
off
went
for
deep in his
Montgomery,
first at
the
bat.
right
We'll
fielder.
see what he's got in store
Number
for us
20.
here. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So stepping in, Mark Subcheck.
Now
He's
batting.
0 for 1 thus far.
Mark. Subcheck.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to
That was
1-2
close.
now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Luis moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Jason
center fielder,
Hudgens.
number
0 for
13.
1 for him here in this one.
Jason Hudgens.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jeff
Leading off
Nathan.
for
Comes into
Montgomery,
this at bat
the
0 for
designated
1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on a pitch
Nathan.
below the knees. 1 strike. Fouled away. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Striding into the box, Gary
Now batting.
Mays.
Second baseman.
Ready with the
Gary
first pitch. Here it comes.
Mays.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Now at the plate, Sam
The
Melton.
batter, number 4.
First delivery to him on the way.
Sam
Hit on
Melton.
down the first baseline.
Reed brings it in.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Oh, they scored a run. Wow.
Ready for another shot now. Pat Pike. He'll look to light
That's
a
the one
spark
run
under
game
this
they
lineup
scored.
that hasn't found
The
the
left fielder.
scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Pike.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's...
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in once again, Ralph Crowley.
Now batting. The first
Here comes the
baseman.
first pitch.
Ralph Crowley.
And a bouncing ball, foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Now at the plate, Douglas Okada.
batting.
No hits in
The
2
third
trips to
baseman.
the plate for him in the
Douglas.
ball game.
Okada.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no.
Oh, they tied it. Wow. It's the most runs they scored all year in a game.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. Hit out towards second. Caldwell fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in, Mark Subcheck. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Subcheck.
No balls and a strike to count. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D'Lo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Standing in now, Jason Hudgens. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. High in the air out towards shallow right.
Oh, that's
coming in
gonna
is
fall
Jay.
in, isn't it?
He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Striding forward now is the DH, Jeff Nathan, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 strikeouts thus far. Reed scoops it up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on.
Ah.
They had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And it's a 4-3 finish.
Yep, no earned runs.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
Welcome to MLB. Digging in now, Calvin Fernandez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Another 2-2 offering. A bouncer up the middle. Eubanks scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Ray Valenzuela. And he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
368.
Late that time for a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a relatively routine start. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pablo Torrero, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Got him.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Chu Bong comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Coming to the plate now, Christopher McRae, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. At the plate, Michael Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way.
Smith.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Luis. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, David Quo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
David Quo.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a liner. And there's their first hit of the game. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
This is popped up. And no one will track it down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit.
Shush.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ildemaro Vargas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
The first baseman, number 34.
Stepping in now, Ray Valenzuela, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Popped straight up. Eubanks waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pablo Torrero. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes.
Torrero.
Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Here's a knuckleball.
Wow.
1-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Luis is there. And that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Birmingham leads this thing 3-0. Now at the plate, Chu Bong. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Chu.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Into the box now, Craig Marchant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
2 balls and a strike now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Michael Smith. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Michael Smith.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Bounce left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Smith gets his lead at first, nobody out. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
Ooh, that was close.
None out, runners at first and second. Behind 0-2 now. Off liner.
Get to.
One there. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Standing in, Ildemaro Vargas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Ildemaro.
In there, 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Knuckler, strike 1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
1 out and a runner on second base. And it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Arthur. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position.
They're only letting me go 6 innings now. Oh.
Tonight's final. The
Won it,
Barons
but
get their division
Bullpen
leading
tried to
30th
blow it.
win of the year. Josh Boyce claims the win out of the pen, his first.